Okay. You like candy corn? You hate gummies, especially that kind. Well, it's like a sour gummy worm. Or not gummy worm. It's like a sour gummy bear. You wanna know what my favorite thing to do with candy corn is? Candy corn, peanuts, M&Ms. Put them all together. It's really good. It's like trail mix. You know, you got that chocolate, you got that salt, and then you've got that sweet something in between. It's really good. My mom also uses the candy pumpkins. You know what the candy pumpkins are? They're like candy corn, but they're shaped like a pumpkin. If you can remember what happened last time, though, real quick, we cleared out the tower, and we saved everybody.
You really killed all those abominations. I'm sure you need supplies.
Oops. And we told the mages
I'm sure you
that
need
we need help. Because a child has been possessed, and we plan on sending somebody into the Fae to rescue them. Okay. Yes, we're gonna buy a backpack, because that gives us 10 extra slots. That's something we'll have to keep an eye out for. Backpacks. So we want to come back here at some point and come grab this Tome of Arcane Techniques. JK, we'll take it now. We want to come back here at some point to grab this staff for Morrigan later. But, okay. Buttons. Hard to remember buttons. Yes, here we go. Alright, so it seems that the overall consensus is that we are sticking with Morrigan. Is that right? We want Morrigan as our... mage. Win is naked. So we go to our party camp. We'll actually be getting rid of Liliana soon. Like, I like Liliana as a character. It's just we have a better party member.
How will you end it? Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it?
I think you'll like the new person.
You are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order. Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed. Will you make that excuse to the Archdemon, or the victims it claims in the meantime?
So every time we get a new person here, more shit will happen. Basically. As we gather more allies.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps? A cheese knife? The Darkspawn have attacked Lothering. I don't think everyone even had fled by the time they came, either. Word has it they swarmed the entire area, making off with prisoners and burning down the buildings, and then they were gone. Just as quick. I wonder if there's anyone left. I heard some chanters were going to head down south, maybe to try to find some survivors. I'm not holding out hope myself. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. It's said that the city of Highover is full of troops sent by Tien Logain. There's been rumors of a revolt, maybe even one that killed the Kuzlan family. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Lucius just likes to jump up and knock things over. I love you, buddy, but Jesus.
I've heard a lot of stories of bands of darkspawn roaming the countryside far north of the Kokori Wilds. They just seem to appear out of nowhere and disappear just
Can I
as
help
fast.
you?
That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
He's just staring at me like...
I heard from some travelers that something bad might have happened in Redcliffe, overrun by darkspawn, maybe. There's no word from the village at all. A merchant friend of mine said he encountered someone fleeing the place and there was nothing waiting for him there but death. He wisely turned around and came right back. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for... I'm sure you'll be...
Okay. Oh. So one of the really nice things is you can sell everything you want to Bodon here, and he'll hold on to it technically forever. Requires 38 strength. We're getting there. I love all the things, like, there's so much strategery you could do with everything, but, like, you need money. Honey. You ain't got no buns, hon. Backpack. Sandal.
Enchantment?
Enchantment!
Enchantment!
We'll find out more about Sandal in the second game. Cupcake. Okay, so first, we will have Alistair in our team again at some point, but first...
Yes.
Indeed.
I would love it if we could just keep Morgan naked, but she needs to be able to survive hits and things like that, you know. Normal things. So we're taking Sten to finish his, thing.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards.
An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Just get it done. I'm gonna leave some facts until the end of the game. Because they're more important later in the game. And slight spoilers in between, so... Oh, come on. There we go. At some point I'll remember to actually put clothing on Morgan. But until then we can appreciate her rock bod. I mean, if it's an issue, I could have her put her clothing on now.
Good to see you again.
Who knows?
Phew, some fight. Reminds me why I left Orzammar in the first place. Don't thank me. You paid me, fair and square. First thing I'm gonna do is get some sleep. For about a week. Go celebrate or whatever it is you're gonna do.
Uh-huh.
You won, right? You're a hero. Or something.
Nope.
I have a thought.
Just one.
Ah, such wit. Truly, you and Mother should form a troupe of jesters and tour the countryside. We have an opportunity that I believe we should take advantage of. To the point. My mother was once divested of a particular grimoire by a most annoying Templar hunter. It occurred long before I was born, but even today, Flemeth speaks of the loss with great rage. With the circle of magi in such disarray, it occurs to me that this might be the perfect time to recover the tome from their possession, for surely it eventually ended up in their hands. Flemeth is a sorceress of legend, is she not? And her grimoire would be more than a mere curiosity to mages that daren't even glance towards the places my mother has walked for eons. No doubt 'tis considered something dangerous, perhaps best locked away somewhere dark, yes? And if not, then at least I know it does not exist. But there is no harm in looking, surely?
Surely.
'Tis a book of spells, of the sort that Flemeth has dabbled with throughout her long life. 'Tis not the sort of thing that would benefit a mage of the standard variety. They were taught a different path. I, however, was taught by my mother.
Are you enjoying this
I know a way around
up-close
the
look?
wards my mother would have placed on such a tome. I know the language that she would have written it in.
I would like to point something
I
out.
would find such a tome most useful.
I would like to say that... Okay. I'm going to point to something that the animators had no purpose of specifying, but just take a look at this.
Useful in
Right
the way that it might increase
here.
my power. Useful in
Why
the way
did they
that I would
decide
become more
to
useful
just
to
make
you. Does
a
that not follow?
specific texture set off right there and right there?
Dangerous?
Am I
All
wrong?
knowledge is potentially dangerous. If you
They
have
quite
some
literally
fear of me such that I
changed
should
the
not
texture.
be allowed such knowledge,
Right there.
then by all means deprive me
And
of
right
it.
there.
I have no ulterior motive for seeking it, however. It did not occur to me when we were still in the Mage Tower. I wish it had. Truly, Mother has assumed for a long time that the tome was lost forever. I only remembered it now after thinking what treasures
I
might
never
be
have
found in
people
the
naked,
secret
so
Mage's
I would
Tower
never have
now
noticed.
in its condition. My eternal gratitude? At the very least, it shall enable me to help you more. Is that not worthwhile? Good. I am most interested to see its contents, should it be located. The grimoire is leather-bound and adorned with the symbol of a leafless tree, should you come across it. If not, however, then I shall simply put it out of my mind.
You called. Speak, then.
Speak, then.
Then I suggest we move on. I am hardly surprised. To put it lightly, no one has a place here. Our farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are. What does that accomplish? The farmer who buys a shop is never a merchant. He is always a farmer turned merchant. He carries his old life with him as a turtle carries its shell.
So if the farmer buys a shop to become a merchant and then gets rich enough to become a noble who decides to go to war, is he a farmer turned merchant turned noble turned warrior? Why, that's just super long. Well, hello there, good sir. What is your job? You see, I'm a farmer turned merchant turned noble turned warrior turned bard. But I think I'm going to become a bartender, so I'm going to be a farmer turned merchant turned noble turned warrior turned bard turned bartender. Yes.
Happiness is fragile. Nothing can be built upon it that will last. Only duty endures.
Honestly, surprised I managed to keep that string alive.
You can learn to find it in doing your duty, in serving your people. There is no need to search for it. Shall we move on? There is interesting food here. You have a thing. It doesn't have a word in the Kunari tongue. Little baked things like bread, but sweet and crumbly.
Sweet and crumbly? Cookies?
Yes. We have no such things in our lands. This should be remedied.
He's so excited for cookies!
Shall we move on? Perhaps. It's strange to be in a crowd and hear a language that is not your own. To see faces that are and aren't like yours. I miss the smells of Saharon. Tea and incense and the sea. Ferelden's smells of wet dogs. True. I was trying to forget that part. Shall we move on? Speak, then.
Speak, then.
Then I suggest we move on. As you...
Okay.
You called. I am hardly surprised. Very well.
Go celebrate or whatever you have to do. Rebuild. First thing I'm... Go...
Never thought I'd survive that.
Go celebrate.
I think I'm locked out of something.
Yeah, go celebrate.
Hold on. I want to see if I'm locked out of something, because if I am, that's poor programming, but it also doesn't make... It also makes sense. Okay. Alright. Hold... Sword of the very sad. Okay. We will have to come back and do it later, because we have to go, like, 50 different places. Okay. We're not locked out yet. I mean, if we had done a couple other things, we would have been locked out. So there's like this whole fetch quest thingy that we have to do. That's like an eye roll and a half, but whatever. So, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go do Morrigan's quest. Because Morrigan's gonna have to go fight by herself in the Fade. And she should get stronger by actually doing this quest. Supposedly. Which also means she's gonna have to put clothing on. I'm sorry. Oh, this is so much better. I hate the vestments of the seer, but God, it's just so good. And then there is yeah, plus 3 willpower. Oh, we need a helmet for her. What's 12 defense? Hell yeah. She looks stupid, but she's strong. Alright. Hold on. I'm gonna go talk to a lady up here. Yeah, a lot of these older games, you have a big chance of locking yourself out of things because you break sequence.
Too bad what happened to Lloyd. Couldn't have happened to a nicer fellow. I guess that makes it my tavern now, doesn't it? And that's thanks to you, Warden. I admit, for a while, I didn't think either of us would survive. It's good to see you did. Anything I can get you? Fair enough. Let me see what Lloyd stored in the back. You can help yourself.
Nothing I care about. There's a lot of different things you could have actually done with that, actually. I said actually like 5 times. But one of the things you could have done was you could have extorted the key or the rights to the tavern from Lloyd. You could have forced him to pay you and take the thing. I mean, you could have extorted several gold out of him, forced him to fight, got him killed, and then extorted money out of Bella. I mean, you could have gotten like 12 golds out of that. But we are a good person, so we don't do the extortion racket. You know what that is? That is the deck of a, well, that is the shell of a boat. Okay, we need Stan in our party. We need to go back to Lake Calenad Docks. We're gonna get into a fight right about there.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
Raise your hand if this seems sus.
Trap right ahead.
Thanks, Liliana. That was loud.
Dear me, what's all this fuss?
I hope I don't get blood all...
Jesus.
Over me again. Oh, another battle it is.
Saffron's already dead, by the way.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Trap right ahead.
Go.
Ready!
The oven assassin is wounded and unconscious but alive. You could tie him up and talk to him if you wished. Should we talk to him or kill him now?
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet. Ah, so I'm to be interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
Which I have failed at, sadly.
I can tell you that. They are an order of assassins out of Antiva, very powerful and renowned for always getting the job done, so to speak. Someone went to great expense to hire this man.
Quite right. I'm surprised you haven't heard much of the Crows out here. Back where I come from, we're rather infamous. Not precisely. I was in the neighborhood when the offer came. The Crows get around, you see. Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely. Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further. Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the Crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the Crows pause, so let me serve you instead. I happen to be a very loyal person, up until the point where someone expects me to die for failing. That's not a fault, really, is it? I mean, unless you're the sort who would do the same thing, in which case I don't come very well recommended, I suppose.
A fine plan. But I would examine your food and drink far more closely from now on, were I you.
That's excellent advice for anyone.
Welcome, Zevran. Having an Antivan crow join us sounds like a fine plan.
Oh, you are another companion to be, then? I wasn't aware such loveliness existed amongst adventurers, surely.
Or maybe not.
Say hello to the
pledge my oath of loyalty
gay
to you until
assassin
such a time as you choose to release
Zevran.
me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
I told you you'd like him.
Of all the...
You know what? I will
Indeed.
keep her for now. Because I need to strip her. Ah. Stripped. Strip, strap, patty whack. Perfect. No. You'd kill him. I wouldn't have let you. Ah, there you are.
Back off! I was here first. Why, you looking to buy one? A Q what? Well, honestly, I don't have any swords. The spot was picked pretty clean when I got here. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it, I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
Which you didn't? But I said it anyway.
He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him.
Alright. Well, at some point we'll go to Orzammar. It will scare the beat out of him. Yeah. Alright. Show up here. Alistair will have a word with us for inviting an assassin. He'll have several words like, what the fuck are you thinking? And I'll say, I don't know.
Yes.
Indeed.
I'd like to point out that all the ladies not on our team are naked.
Yes.
That is all. No need. You shouldn't change random people. Let them make their decisions. Don't you know?
Ah, a fellow traveler of the fair lands. Are you a seeker, perchance? My packs are light, but I have a tome. A
of strange origin. A Deus V Eternus, rumored to be the last message to a sinful world from the Maker himself. I have no idea what you're talking about, and neither do these large men carrying swords.
Get them! I have no idea what they're talking about. Oh yeah?
Your time to die!
Hey, watch it! Another point.
Begin the onslaught.
I love people's failed attempts at being very, what's the word I'm looking for? Intimidating. I have no idea what you're talking about, and, neither do these big, burly, naked dudes with swords. Specifically, naked dudes with swords. But you know, you could always turn yourself into an owl too, instead of other people. That would also be a smartadur. A birtadur.
My men have scouted the tower. You are very thorough. I'm impressed. In no time? Doubtful. But it doesn't hurt to be optimistic sometimes.
But Panda's not here.
Farewell.
Okay, so I want to check a couple of these quests here at the Circle of Magi. Let's see, which is Watch God of the Reaching. Okay. That's what it is. Gotti.
Come on, you've rested enough. We need to get these out of the tower.
Hello, Colin.
I wish I could have gone with them.
We should get an 8-bit Dweet avatar. I wish there were some good DBD avatars that we could do. You know? But I don't think it would really work that well, unfortunately. At least that I can think of. Unless somebody wants to be a hook. Don't worry, I know it's a dumb idea. Granted, that's why I suggested it, because it is a dumb idea. But you have to sit the entire time. No move. I'll be honest, you could probably choose, like, bing bong, bing bong. If you wanted to. Like, we could probably... What is it? Oh, I see. I'd already done this. Okay. And then I undid it. Like, we could get Bing Bong. Like a cute little, Bing Bong. Wraith. Killer. Because killers would be a lot easier than the survivors. Just because they're not very, you know. I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud. Because you could actually see what they are. What I'm trying to say is I don't think, like, Dwight or Meg or Nia, they're not going to be discernible. They're just going to look like people. You won't be able to be like, oh, that's Dead by Daylight type of deal, you know? What's your thought on us getting rid of the name tags, though? I'm considering it because they're always super high up and kind of just in the way. Especially once we start removing more and more of the overlay. You know? Unless you plan on keeping the bottom just like it is and expanding the top. I mean, I don't mind. I used to do it all the time without, so...
It cannot be. Of course.
Born of arrogance by some powerful idiot who didn't keep his thoughts to himself.
Yeah. Okay, so, now what is this quest? Just so we're not, like, crawling all through this place just to get in and out. Flemeth's Grimoire. So it's in Irving's room. Okay, so you're just gonna get rid of this stuff on the left. Is that it? What will that do for the, boss? Because already there's kind of just barely enough room for all that, you know. It should be in here. Oh. Oh. Oopsies. I made a poopsies. Potentially. We've got a 99% hit, right? At some point we'll level up Zevron. But that point is not now.
So, this is going to keep you from poisoning your target now that you have been allowed to accompany us, I wonder.
You are. You will be watching me ever so closely to make sure I attempt no such thing.
And why would I do such a thing? Sneaking into our good graces in order to make another attempt is what I would do were I you.
And here I was becoming rather fond of the idea of you watching me closely.
It would be a simple enough matter to poison the food in camp, or cut our throats while we sleep.
You seem rather charmed by the idea.
It would seem an appropriate result of sparing your life.
Ah, well, I'm sorry to disappoint you then. The next time I am spared, I will be sure to immediately turn upon my benefactors. Will that do?
Zevron.
You really killed all those I'm sure you need supplies after that.
We got a small issue. Potentially. We made an oopsie somewhere and I don't know how to fix it. Oh boy. Oopsies. You want to jump into last week's video to see if we sold a black grimoire at the very end to the quartermaster? Oh boy.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along. I'm sure.
Yeah. Because we don't have it on our person at all.
I await your command.
And it's not where it should be, which implies that we got it. We would have sold it at the very end.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
You do still intend to kill your target, do you?
Are you still on about this woman?
I am led to believe that the crows would never permit such a transgression. They will come after you and enforce.
It has come to my attention that the crows are not always successful when pit against the Grey Wardens and their companions.
Perhaps they will send someone.
You wound me.
You won't.
I've considered doing far more than that. Trust me.
We are table dancers. Don't ask me how we got on top of that table, but we did. We are table dancer. Alright, I'm gonna have to jump into the video real quick just to see if we even picked it up. Ah, I can't search Dragon because of all the Dragon Quests. Dragon Age, Dragon Age, Dragon Age. Let's see. Mute. I also need to upgrade Zevi, his weapons as well. Yeah, we did. Interesting. What we want is roll around. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Why can't I get into it? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, it wasn't. You are quite right about that. Actually, I want to level him up first. Point 9.1. That is fine. Offhand, 5.6. So I either have the choice of a +2 damage or more. I think 2 daggers is actually going to be better for us. Shielded glove and armor. Excellent. What's this? Mixed metal rounds. +2 dexterity. Aye. Mental resistance is good. I got nothing else there. So. Alright, Zevron is better. Okay. I want... Where it is supposed to be in the First Enchanter's room. Which it's not. This is not the First Enchanter's room. It is supposed to be in the door right before the 3rd floor. Which is right here. It's supposed to be right here.
Something on your mind?
No, go away. But we can't do anything with it. That or it's supposed to be in there. Either way, neither of them are opening. And I don't know why. Oh well. Can't do anything about it, I guess. Well, that sucks. That just means we can't do, Morgan's quest. Which is actually really sad. Her quest is kind of fun. And it sets up something for 2, but whatever. You want to live in a tower where you're persecuted by men with really big swords because you have magical abilities, and also at any moment one of your brethren could decide that they want to practice blood magic and summon demons that could kill everybody?
Alistair.
Yes, well, don't worry. It's...
I see.
I was looking at your nose.
And what is it about my nose that captivates you so?
I was just thinking that it looks exactly like your mother's.
I hate you so much.
What?
I hate you so much. Anyway. To the castle! Bop, bop. I bopped your ear, buddy. Bop, bop. I bopped your ear, buddy. Bop, bop. Death room.
Of course.
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw Darkspawn on the way in. We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You? We saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We're off to tell the Chantry about him. I thought you said... Wait. You're serious? I suppose that's all right. As long as it gets there. Stay safe.
As long as it gets there. Yeah, sure, no problem, bud. I'd love to go live in a Brazilian forest. What? You said it was Brazilian? I thought it was Brazilian. Silly me. Ha!
Lovely when we get a chance to rest for a moment. All that walking.
The glyph of neutralization. Love how we spent over an hour just trying to figure out this one thing that didn't even matter in the end. 'Cause in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Ah, there you are. We have brought lyrium and begun preparations for the ritual. We can start any time. Yes, we haven't sufficient lyrium at present to send more than one mage into the Fade. It truly depends on the manner of demon. It sounds like a spirit of greed and desire, one of the more powerful in the hierarchy. It will likely engage you in dialogue and tempt you with an offer. Avoid it. Making deals with demons never turns out well. It only works because the child gave himself to the demon willingly. If the demon takes over the host forcibly, we must slay the abomination. We have only enough lyrium for one attempt. I hope you succeed. Such a young lad deserves better than execution. Then return when
you're ready.
We are ready to proceed when you...
I'm glad we decided to take this route. This is really the best option.
Very well.
So...
who will go into the Fade?
The first time I did this, I didn't realize this was an option. I thought I had to do it immediately. So I actually had Joanne kill Isolde. Joanne is going. No, Morrigan is.
Then let us begin forthwith.
Yay, computers. Computers do the best of things at the worst of times. Bam, 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 bam.
You, Connor? I can hear you. I'm coming.
Father, where are you?
Is anyone out there? Hello? You there? Have you seen my son? I can hear him, but I cannot find him. This blasted fog has me turning in circles.
This is the Fade. Your kind cannot navigate it any more than you could navigate a dream.
I don't understand. Where is my Connor?
I will find him for you, since I foolishly gave my word that I would. Leave me to it.
No. No, you're trying to lead me astray. I do not believe you. Connor! Connor, where are you?
Connor! Connor! So who do you think I'm gonna have to fight? Alright, what do we got? We've got... Train Live. What does Force Field do?
Who are you? Are you the one that made Father ill? Tell me now.
Shoo! Run along and play.
This was the be nice
or
option.
Whatever.
No! You're here to hurt Father. I know it. I won't let you.
The answer is titties.
So be it.
Oh.
You're the one making fuss. Why do you keep hurting me? Why are you trying to stop me?
Enough of these games. Give me what I want.
Trespasser! I will drive you out!
Give me what I want. Needless to say, Morgan is a strong bitch.
I'll help him! You can't stop me! Get out of here!
Boy.
You have to get out! I'll stop you! I will! Please forgive me. Father wanders, seeking me, trapped within my web. All is as it should be. Why must you interfere?
Why do you speak through illusions? Come, let us converse.
No. It is time for you to go now. Do not persist, or things will go very badly for you.
Rage demons are fire, so they're weak to ice, because that makes sense. There she is.
Very well. No more illusions. Now we meet face to face. You see my true form, and stand in my domain. It is here I am most powerful. And yet I have no wish to engage your power, nor should you be so eager to engage mine. Perhaps we should converse instead?
I will not become an abomination no matter what you try.
One soul I already possess. I do not need another. You need not fear me on that account.
The only thing is, she's so unhealthy. Like, you can see her ribs, like...
Do you take me for a fool? I know better than to bargain with your kind.
Alas, that is sad. Very well then. If you wish a battle, you will have it. Let us see if your power matches your boldness, creature.
So, fun fact, which I'll tell you in a second.
Run while you can.
I shall do it. I see. So be it. I see. Very well. As you wish. I see. I shall do it. Very well. I see. Now we get our hands dirty.
She did.
As you wish.
But, if you did this as the, as a human player mage, as in your character is a mage and you enter the Fade, you can take a deal with her. She will give you stats, but you cannot do that as one of your partners. I bet you thought Connor was dead, didn't ya? No, we saved Connor.
So it is over. Connor is his old self. He does not seem to remember anything, which is a blessing. I suppose we will need to send him to the Circle of Magi's tower for training once the war is over. It's so odd to think of the boy as a mage, of all things. Eamon has much to mourn and rebuild should he recover. But at least he could be thankful that both his son and wife are safe.
I owe you my deepest thanks. I can scarcely believe Connor is the boy he once was.
There is still the matter of Jowan. His poisoning Eamon began this whole mess, yet he lives. I must decide what becomes of him. We will hold him for Eamon to decide his fate. If he doesn't recover, Jowan's fate is sealed. What do you think?
Released? Are you mad? Why would you do such a thing?
I agree with Isolde. He's a Maleficar. We cannot simply unleash him on the land and ignore his crimes. Very well. I shall have the mage imprisoned again for now. But our task is not done yet. Whatever the demon did to my brother, it seems to have spared his life, but he remains comatose. We cannot wake him.
The urn. The urn of sacred ashes will save Eamon.
It has been tried, and we will continue trying. Perhaps the demon's absence will make a difference. However, the relic is another option.
My husband funded the research of a scholar in Denerim, a brother Genetivi. He has been studying the inscriptions on Andraste's birth rock. When Eamon fell ill, I sent the knights to speak to Genetivi. I hoped that he had finally discovered the location of the urn of sacred ashes itself. They were unable to locate Genetivi. In desperation, I sent more knights in search of the brother, or some clue of the urn's location.
I must organize Eamon's knights as they return, draft new soldiers, and prepare the army to fight. I shall hand Redcliffe back to Eamon when he awakens, and in a state where it can be of some use in the coming war. Truly, what other choice do I have? No one else can. Even if I wish to do it myself, I cannot abandon Redcliffe to its own devices. Perhaps you could seek out the brother's home in Denerim and see if any clues remain on his whereabouts. It is the only place to begin the search, I think. I must go to the hall and begin rebuilding.
What do we want to do?
I wish you luck.
We have several options.
Go with you.
We can do a side thing. We can go seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Or we could go and do a different main quest.
You're the one who saved me. Then, thank you. Father always said to remember to thank people who do nice things for you. I hope Father gets better soon. He will, won't he?
Yes, now that you're not being a Malefica. So we could have fought through this entire place, fighting a bunch of undead and things, but I wasn't sure if that would kill Connor or not.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Something on your mind?
Nope.
It cannot be done.
Zephyron. Perhaps I could do that. Touches it. Yep, nope, can't be done. Fucking Zephyron. Bitch boy.
on, then. I knew it would be easy.
He's also very cocky. Huh, I knew it would be easy. Okay, we have two options then for side thingies. We could do, one to get armor, or one to do, I don't know what the other one does. Mystery?
Perhaps I could have a try at that. No, I think not.
Damn it, everyone. No, I think not. Done.
This is my mother's amulet. It has to be. But why isn't it broken? Where did you find it? Oh, the Jarl study? Then he must have found the amulet after I threw it at the wall. And he repaired it and kept it. I don't understand. Why would he do that? I guess you could be right. We never really talked that much. And then the way I left. Thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity. I'll need to talk to him about this if he recovers from his... When he recovers, that is.
He's got a very pale complexion.
I wish I'd had this a long time ago. Did you remember me mentioning it? Wow. Huh. I'm more used to people not really listening when I go.
And then he smiles like that, and I'm just like... Sorry, did you say something?
Ho, ho, ho. See this gesture I'm making? Can you hear that?
Ho, 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 ho. He just got a massive constitution. You see that glowing plus on the side of the screen? Well, wait until we get our party members back.
Sire, I have more news. Yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Honora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he not?
Never! Marek and I drove those bastards out! Not roll out the welcome for them now!
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own!
I will lead it through this, Honora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kalen?
Kalen's death was his own doing.
Did you kill Kalen? You are surprised to recognize the uniform of King Kalen's honor guard. Memory comes to you. You fought alongside this member at Oscar. Guards wear the uniform of Ban Lauren, a minor lord, well known and little loved for the fluidity of his alliances. Guards. How dare they?
Couldn't we all just get along? No?
Up close, this man's face is unmistakable. You remember him as Elric Merrigan, a member of Kalen's honor guard at Ostagar and a close confidant of the king.
Thank you. I didn't expect the band's men to notice my escape so quickly. I tried to hide here in the woods, but there wasn't time. And now I'm a dead man. You were there in Ostagar. You know how things went. For me, it was either this, or die in some darkspawn's belly, or be hung as a deserter. You were there with the Grey Wardens, one of Duncan's new recruits. I was to guard the king. He was my friend, understand? Maker. All that time in Ban Lauren's prison. And I couldn't stop thinking about all they suffered that one dark night at Ostagar. I know. Even had Logain's men not turned their backs on us, the Darkspawn were too many. Even Kalen, for all his bravado, knew there would be no victory at Ostagar. The king entrusted me with the key to the royal arms chest. If anything were to happen to him, he said, it was vital I deliver it to the Wardens.
The royal arms chest. It's where Kalen kept his father's sword, the one he always said he'd slay the archdemon with.
More than that, there was a secret compartment where he kept documents concerning his dealings with Empress Selene and the Orlesians. The Maker has a sense of humor, doesn't he? I suppose it's for the best, however. Had I kept it, it would be in Ban Lauren's hands by now.
Why am I not surprised? Is there someone else we should be bringing back from the brink of death instead?
I was afraid. I thought I would lose it on the battlefield, so I stashed it in the camp. Please, it's probably still there. I hope not. Would they know how to work the lock, even if they did? The key's behind a loose stone at the base of a statue. I'll draw a map for you, so you know where to search.
You'll be taking me along, won't you? And win as well, I suspect. Call me sentimental, but we left behind some darkspawn that really deserve a drubbing.
It is vital that the king's documents do not fall into the wrong hands. As for Marik's sword, it is too powerful to be pawed at by those monsters. Same for the king's other arms and armor. And if you happen to find Kalen's body, see it off. He was our king. He shouldn't be left to rot amidst the Darkspawn's filth.
Apparently to do that what allowed us to go here, which is the other option we were going to do. So it worked out for us, actually. Hi.
Here they come.
Lovely. Of course. As you desire.
Got to hand it to the Darkspawn. They sure know how to work this desolate, foreboding.
Hey, that mage's chest that we wanted to get in so bad. Now we can.
Well, all right.
Huh. So you recognize this location? Right here is where we first met.
But it's clearly
Alistair. Right here.
I'm sensing more darkspawn.
There we go.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Perhaps I could have a dread it.
Lovely. All done.
We now have the key to the Royal's arms chest. Now we can get to the arms of the Royals.
Judging by these documents, it's a pity we hadn't placed more trust in Orlais and less in the king's...
That is a sexy sword, and I must have it.
That is a sexy sword, and I must have it. Health regen, 9.8. Alistair. You can have Merrick's blade, Alistair. These poor bastards all died pretty badly. He used pocket sand on me. It was super effective.
I'm afraid not.
God damn it, Zevron! You're almost a level up. You're not. You are. You're not. Fuck. Alright, there's the end of our trek through this place. La da 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 da. Who's excited for the weekend, even though we're at hump day?
Darkspawn. Slay them all!
As you desire. Of course.
La da da, la da 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 da.
As you desire. Of course. And so I
Ba ba ba.
Well, all right. So I shall. I'm sensing more darkspawn.
I love how bored she sounds. I'm sensing more darkspawn.
Ooh, now the fun part.
As you desire. So I shall. How delightful!
Oh, I bet he's not high enough.
No, I think not.
Typical. Wow, already? Okay. Are we going to the Tower of Ishal? These strikes are weird. But they die all the time. La da da. I wonder, can I?
Time for more darkspawn, I see.
No worries.
Well, all right.
Here I am.
Up there,
As you
the
desire.
Tower of Ishal. Let's do this.
Oh, oops, that was... That's... Oh darn. Once again, we've got a full inventory. We're gonna get this a couple more times, too. But that's okay. We'll just keep emptying our inventory. Actually, we can do this instead. Scratchy ears, kitty. La, la, la. He did not appreciate that.
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe. Yes, I know. I've had some time to think about it now. I just wanted to thank you. You went out of your way to save the Arl's family, and you did it. Even though it would have been easier not to.
Hello, Desi. How you doing tonight?
It makes me feel good that at least we were able to save something. No matter how small. I owed the Arl that much. You're right. Hopefully, by that time, there's still enough of Ferelden left to save. Good. Now that the warm, fuzzy part of the day is over with, we can get back to the ritual dismemberments. Oh, wait, it's not Tuesday, is it?
No, it's not Tuesday, is it? Let's see. Unfortunately, it looks like the internet is having a fit. Morgan.
I await your command. So, full of questions, are you?
Yeah, I know. And I don't understand why.
Are you sure I can't interest you? I'm sure.
Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of that. One commander. More again. 4.8. I can sell that. 5 spell power. Chance of paralysis. Gives that a power of 10. Oh. Fuck. Alright.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
Enchantment? Enchantment! For now, that's fine. He's got some kind of a quest item on him, and I don't know what it is. I think I know what it is. He's holding on to feast day items. Got it.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes. Does anybody by any chance know if Twitch has been having issues again? 'Cause Jesus. Like, it's been on and off for us this last week. It's been so bad, this connection. Like, thank God I, you know, record my own things and I don't rely on taking the VOD. 'Cause Jesus. Right, the video will be fine, 100%.
As you wish.
Dramatics.
Could have just given up, you know.
Worth. That slow-mo murder was amazing. Alright, what do we got? Grunt, grunt, rubble, rubble. Alright.
Time for more darkspawn, I see.
Oh my god, it's a bear! Alright, I was gonna switch out her weapons. But I'm sorry that the stream is such ass to watch right now. There's literally nothing I can do about it.
Ugh, down the deep. Where that leads.
But still, it's nice knowing just how bad it is. You know.
I'm sensing more darkspawn.
I didn't realize it was so bad until I looked down and saw it was down 11,000 frames, and now it's down 20,000, so... Well, like I've told you before, it's nice knowing it, you know. Even if I already know it, it's still nice, you know, hearing it at least once. Just in case I don't notice it, you know. Let's see.
More foul dogs.
Well, all right. As you desire.
If you can't tell, this is actually the exact same dungeon layout as the very first place we explored, where our friend got corrupted and everything, and us. At the very, 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 very start, it was through that door. There was a mirror.
I'm afraid not.
There's callbacks to a lot of areas, actually, depending on who you start with. What a face.
Time for more darkspawn, I see.
A risen ogre. Oh yeah, epicness. Slow-mo murders. Duncan's sword and dagger.
There.
The last piece.
That is the last of them. I only pray we can carry them as valiantly as he. Boing, 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 boing. Okay. I was surprised there was no comment from that one emotive.
There wasn't anything to hear. I was just watching, and the stream wasn't going down at all. Hello, Ash. How you doing?
Oh, they left him here to rot. We need to do something. He was a good man who hoped too much and died too young. He deserves what little honor we can afford to grant him.
Well, that sounds fun. What are you making? Let's just leave. Ah, that sounds fun. Alright, let's just walk out of here. Okay. Getting out of your comfort zone is the only way you can grow, so... You know, I fully support people getting out of their comfort zone. Alright, so now we are going to Denerim.
Will you stop eating?
I'm hungry.
Stuff your face at camp. For now, watch the bloody road.
But we've been looking at the road for hours. No travelers all day.
Will one of you pay attention?
Hey, who's that?
Dear me, what's all the fuss? Of course.
I hope I don't get blood all over me again.
And so I shall. Well, all right. Of course.
I see a barricade, and I raise it a sword.
Lovely.
Sword beats barricade.
As you desire.
Let's play rock, paper, barricade. Damn it. It blew up again.
You need help?
An order.
This won't take long. It cannot be done.
Here.
Lovely. And so I shall. Well, all right.
I am ready.
No, I think not.
No, I think not.
As you desire.
I don't know why the Antivan is French now, but no, we cannot do that. Anyway.
Magic exists.
Those stung with 100 arrows.
They shall be named my little.
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet
Tumultuous.
the day still be so bright. Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's Board?
Are you here for the Chanter's Board?
I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. And pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste. The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds. My thought exactly, but I'm perpetually amazed at how quickly people accept fantastic claims at face value. A hawker on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets from fingers alone. Curators often accept them as genuine. I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts. When I was a curator of a much smaller chantry in Orlais, I thought that false relics slipped through because of laziness. The life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction of the divine. We all want a personal connection to the Maker. We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is of the heart, not of the head. When the heart is ungoverned by reason,
Seduction of the
charlatans have
divine.
powerful tools to deceive.
But we have the seduction of the devilish, not the divine.
And often close to heretical. But I believe that the truth only increases the awe of the Maker and his prophet, not demean it. Even false symbols have the power to inspire, but it seems every year we fall more out of touch with the real Andraste.
Take this. You've earned it.
I like getting paid.
Leave me to my business.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden? Your likeness was passed around to the senior guardsmen at the palace. I must say, the sketch didn't do you much justice.
I lowered the bit
Don't
rate
worry. Even
to
if
try
I
to make
believe
it
the
better.
official story of what happened at Ostagar, I'm no fool. If I asked my men to apprehend you, they'd all run and cry big sobby tears in their courtesans' bosoms and leave me all alone to be skewered. Don't disturb the peace in the market, and that's well enough for me. What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous. The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl.
The whorehouse?
Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy.
The Pearl.
Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
Happy hunting.
I've never seen such a collection of...
If you have coin, welcome to our shop. If not, move along. Too many refugees blocking customers. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Nothing I care about.
Another visitor, the Meister. Enjoy browsing my wares. Master Trader Ignacio, at your service, good sir. My cousin and I have trade connections all along the seaways. We have furniture, silks, carvings, and much more. Caesar handles the trade stock, I handle other affairs. Business deals, meetings. Caesar makes it so I am free of the day-to-day concerns of our store. No, I am not. I am a trader at heart. My home is the road. But I was born past the waking sea in Antiva. It has been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was. On the docks of Rialto, life is cheap. As cheap as the dockside ale and the soiled whores. You can live a longer life out here. And a wise man can make a comfortable fortune in time. Straightforward, predictable danger is refreshing to me. Any moment in Rialto, the streets can run red, and often do. I'd take Darkspawn any day. At least you can see them coming. No. Not yet. Perhaps one day.
Perhaps one day.
Luck be to you, Warden.
Luck be to you, Warden.
I recognize you from Ostagar. And trust there's blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Kalen. I demand satisfaction, sir. An uncommon traitor deserves no common death. We will meet on the field of honor, and my blade shall see justice done. Meet me in the back alley behind the Nod Noble Tavern. There we will duel. But honor demands you accept. You turn your back on me? This is not over, Warden.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
I
Direct
love
from
the
Orzammar.
accent of the dwarves.
Welcome.
in this game.
Welcome. We sell only the strongest dwarven steel.
was very
folded
angry.
over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar. In times like this, surely your group could use some extra protection on the road. Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim.
My wife's father.
I am afraid not.
No, I think not.
Sadly not.
What is it? I have work to do. What does it say? Ah, I knew this would happen. Just when I was starting to get good. Well, thanks, I guess.
I don't even know what quest we just did. But we just did one.
Good day. The market is busy, is it not? Come, rest here. I have the finest selection of flowers and Orlesian-scented oils in all of Denerim. For you, perhaps? The oils are very relaxing in baths, no? And smelling good, is not? Ferelden is no longer full of barbarians.
Ferelden is no longer
People
full of
judge with their
barbarians.
noses as well as their ears and eyes. But you look more armed than most of my patrons. Perhaps you seek the armor smith, Wade. Then to the south? He is quite the artiste, yes.
Quite the artiste, yes. Wait, go damn.
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you. I doubt that. Yes, you're right. This is very interesting. I'll take this note from you, and I'll confiscate this lyrium as evidence. You have done a great thing here, friend. Those rogue mages' days are numbered.
Dwarven craft.
That's my sister's house. I'm almost sure of it. This is the right address.
This is the right
She
address.
could be inside. Could we go and see? Will she even know who I am? Does she even know I exist? My sister. That sounds very strange. Sister. Oh, no, I'm babbling. Maybe we should go. Let's go. Let's just go.
Sister.
Hello?
Hey, you have linens to wash? I charge 3 bits on a bundle. You won't find better. And don't trust what that Natalia woman tells you either. She's foreign and she'll rob you blind.
I'm not here to have any wash done. My name's Alistair. Well, this may sound sort of strange, but are you Gordana? If so, I suppose I'm your brother.
My what? I am Goldana, yes. How do you know my name? What kind of tomfoolery are you folk up to?
Look, our mother, she worked as a servant in Redcliffe Castle a long time ago before she died. Do you know about that?
You! I knew it! They told me you was dead. They told me the babe was dead along with mother, but I knew they was lying.
They told you I was dead? Who? Who told you that?
Them's at the castle. I told them the babe was the king's and they said he was dead. Gave me a coin to shut my mouth and sent me on my way. I knew it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. The babe didn't die. I'm him. I'm your brother.
Ugh, for all the good it does me. You killed mother, you did, and I've had to scrape by all this time. That coin didn't last long, and when I went back, they ran me off. And who in the Maker's name are you? Some elf to follow him about and carry his riches for him?
Hey, don't speak to her that way. She's my friend and a Grey Warden, just like me.
Welcome back. I see. A prince and a Grey Warden too. Well, who am I to think poorly of someone so high and mighty compared to me? I don't know you, boy. Your royal father forced himself on my mother and took her away from me. And what do I got to show for it? Nothing. They tricked me good. I should have told everyone. I got 5 mouths to feed. And unless you can help with that, I got less than no use for you.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Well, he found it. And what good is that to me? None, that's what. Unless he can see to it that his family lives as it should.
I suppose maybe I could give her some money for my nieces and nephews. 15 sovereigns, maybe? Would you let me give her that? Then here, Goldana, take this money. I know it's not much, but...
You, a prince, marching in here with your fancy armor and such, and this is all you got to offer? You must think I'm very stupid.
No, wait, I don't think that at all. I want to help, if I can.
You want to help? You go to whatever high and mighty folks you run with, and you tell them you've got nephews and nieces that aren't living as they've a right to. You do that!
Yes, it really seems that way, doesn't it? I wasn't expecting my sister to be so... I'm starting to wonder why I came.
I don't know why you came either, or what you expected to find. But it isn't here. Now get out of my house, the both of you.
I agree. Let's get out of here.
We've killed 118 people. Perfect. Exactly the number you would expect it to be, too. I'm joking.
Well, that was not what I expected, to put it lightly. I'm sorry I gave her any money at all. This is the family I've been wondering about all my life? That gold-digging harridan? I can't believe it. I guess I was expecting her to accept me without question. Isn't that what family is supposed to do? I feel like a complete idiot. Such as... the only person who ever cared about me was Duncan, and he's gone. Thank you. I'm glad you came with me. Let's just go. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Let's just go. Ugh. I love how we gave her 15 sovereigns and she's just like, you've got more money. Bitch. I'll go back and cut off her tongue.
Welcome, friends. Welcome to Wade's Emporium. We have the finest armors in Denerim, maybe in all of Ferelden. How may we assist you? Certainly.
Harin, the bloody customers are bothering me again. What do I pay you for, anyhow?
Sorry. Wade is a genius. Truly, you will be astonished by his work. But he doesn't deal with customers. If you need anything, please ask me.
Please.
And tell her I don't want her looking over my shoulders making doe eyes at me either. I'm thinking, blast it all.
Truly sorry, sire.
No doe eyes.
Perhaps I could have a try at that. Welcome back. You looking for fine armor? No, no, he can't.
Did I hear right? You are a woman. You
Woman.
have drake scales? Of course I can. Well, I think I can. Won't know until I try, will I? Let me see. Look at this Harin. It's real. Some never see a single scale in their lives. Sadly, you don't have enough to make armor. But if you find more, and you must, come straight here. Ooh, the things you could make with it.
Really, take your time, friend. No need to come back with any of those at all. Come again.
He gets mad at me because I give him toys to make things with, and he gets super excited, and Heron's just like, ugh. Don't believe the lies, friends of the Grey Wardens, assemble! The hidden pearl holds the key to resistance. The Griffins will rise again.
Our Lehman once bought me a miniature doll. Oh, yeah? When I was young. Really young.
Oh, so yesterday. The Griffins will rise again. Isn't that right, little Lucius? Will the Griffins rise again? Will the Griffins rise again? Oh, yes, they will.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items crafted by the Circle, as well as a variety of antiquities. Is there anything you would like to see?
Is there anything you would like to see? That's not bad. The Reaper's vestment. The Ring of Ages. One to rule them all. La, 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 la. Daddy? Tomb of Arcane Techniques. We'll come back for that. Daddy-o. Hello, my name is Daddy-o. Present a small painted box. The door closed. Well, look at that. Everybody gained a level. Zevron. Zevron. Ah, no wonder he can't lock back anything. He's got 0 points in it. Fuck you, Zevron. Ah. 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 Welcome to Jenna TV's house, where we will serve you some Jenna tea.
What are you doing? You're not supposed to go in there. I'm sorry, but that room is not for guests. It's full of books and papers, and I'd rather they were not disturbed. Yes.
Nothing interesting in there. That's suspicious.
Yes? What are you doing here? Brother Genetivi? Why? His research? Ah, you mean his search for Andraste's ashes? He was on the trail of the Urn of Sacred Ashes, yes. Whether he found it, the Maker only knows. I haven't seen Brother Genetivi in weeks. He sent no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genetivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger. Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genetivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genetivi, and they too have disappeared. Now don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us.
Genetivi.
Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now. So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Callenhard, investigating something in that area. I don't know. All I discovered from going through his research was that he was staying at the inn. Yes, of course he told me, but I also went through his things to see if I could find other clues to his whereabouts. That's not true. I told you everything I know. Brother Genetivi told me about the inn, and that's all. Us? I mean me. There is no us. Bah! Why do I keep up this charade? I gave you a chance to turn aside and forget you ever heard of Genetivi and the urn, but you persisted. Now it has come to this. Andraste, forgive me, I do this in your name.
Dear me, what's all the
You
fuss?
forced me into this. Now you pay!
Like, has nobody learned yet not to just challenge us to a random fight?
Stopped to smell the flowers and adore the sunshine.
The body of the real Waylon. He's dead. Poor Waylon. He's dead. Yeah, but wouldn't the fact that there's just a trail of dead behind us be a good indication that you shouldn't go after us? Yeah? No? Jess? Nos? Genos? Ugh. Part of me's thinking we should probably end the stream an hour early simply because of the fact that it's so bad right now. Just the fact that this upload's jumping everywhere from 6,000 to 1,000 and it sucks, yo.
Place for the wealthy noblemen to drunkenly lounge about and wait their turn to be pickpocketed? Marvelous.
Marvelous.
What can I get you, stranger?
What can I get you, stranger?
Yeah.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been taught. I represent the Blackstone Irregulars.
Right.
We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. Our leaders thought, unlike most who make.
So there's a lot of just people who just, you know, have random things for us. But, yeah, I think we'll just have to pick up again with this next week. Unfortunately, with this being so bad, it's just unwatchable for everybody. So, I don't know what the issue is. But, I'll see if I can't dig into it. See if I can't do anything on my end or just figure out what the heck it is, so... I mean, if you can listen, you're not missing anything, to be honest. But it also goes up on YouTube, so... But, anyway. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody. Stay funky, people.